good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world right now. Welcome, one and all, to the 499th episode of the Hospital Podcast. And yeah, do you know what? I thought we'd just do another live because you know what? Otherwise, we'd have to do a pre-record because I'm actually away in the Alps on tour with Unglued next week. So I thought I would do it live, and I can already see that someone has asked, Jar Headpiece Banger, is this pre-recorded? No, right now we are here live from the Hospital Jungle. I just want to say hello to everyone in the chat. D1210 asks, what is a good Valentine's D&B track for us all? Well, I tell you what, my friend, that is the perfect segue into what is the first tune of this podcast. And this track right here is by the incredible Galaxy and DRS, and it is aptly titled She Sings For Me. Let me know where you're locking in from, and welcome to the Hospital Podcast.
The lights are dimming, and love is fading away from me. All conversation turns confrontation inevitably.
Happy Valentine's Day, people. Lovers and friends, let's go.
I can't go on without the one whose sun shines for me. I don't belong without the song that she sings for me.
All right, let's give some massive shout outs to everyone.
When conversation turns confrontation.
Just after this verse.
Way more restless and impatient. She leaves me breathless. I feel it sinking and I fear I finally get this combination. Failing at the vital basics. Don't think we're gonna make it. Distress signals to the mother spaceship. Failing at the vital basics. Don't think we're gonna make it. Distress signals to the mother spaceship.
This tune is absolutely beautiful, man. So yeah, I want to give a massive shout out to Derek Marshall in Toronto. Dr. Prof says, please release your blinded dubs with Shapes. I would absolutely love to, my friend, but unfortunately the music industry is a very tough place to navigate. But hopefully soon. We got Orlando in the house, we got Missouri, we have Ukraine. Shout out to my brothers and sisters in Ukraine, the Netherlands, whoop whoop. Yeah, of course, I mean, the Netherlands is just a vibe, innit? Everyone's just happy in the Netherlands, I love that. Noel DMB says, I'm flying to London for hybrid. Mine's at Ali Pali. You're in for a treat, my friend. Martin Stoev says, hey Degs, great to see you. I'm so happy you're coming to Bulgaria next month. Can't wait. This is my dream lineup at the moment. My friend Martin. Damn, I think I owe him a beer just for saying something as nice as that. We got Alpha Rhythm in the house as well.
All conversation turns confrontation.
So we got Happy Valentine's Day from London. Yes, so straight after this podcast, the reason why we are doing it a little bit earlier today is both myself and George have long-suffering partners. Mine a lot longer suffering than yours. I think you're in the honeymoon phase right now, bro, to be fair. And we're going to a rooftop bar tonight in Waterloo. So yeah, really excited about that. So yeah, I want to give a massive shout out to Katerina L. Dorado Harrison. And if I mess up this double, it's in the name of love. Big up New York, Haifa! Are you coming to Bristol this summer? Absolutely. Yeah, this absolute beautiful tune right here is by an artist called Oak White, and this is Moonpool. Massive shouts to my amazing American agent who's in the chat right now, Emily Widdock, absolute legend. Just to let you guys know that we will be announcing the Mexico and US tour very, very soon. Big salute to everyone in Lithuania right now. Hello from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Big up the Canadian crew as well. Speedy Sam Hart asks, how's my cabbage crew? Big up the Atlanta gang, and of course, Espanol as well. Hi from Russia with love. Mint, I'll stand at the front again. Pour me that delicious elixir again. I'm basically causing people to have like alcohol problems, George. It's not good. Right Hospital Podcast, big up Cork Island. Chat is absolutely popping today, which I love to see. Big up from the Austrian gang. Hello to everyone from Berlin. D1210 says you're going to be inundated with shout outs to partners. So D1210 says, let me get mine in. So whether you're single, whether you're taken, whether you're in a relationship with another human being or that relationship is with drum and bass, I hope everyone has a wonderful Valentine's Day / night wherever you are. And yeah, just let me know what you guys up to. Let me know what you're doing today. If you're taking your other half out, your girl, your boy, or you might even be having a doggy date in the park. I don't even know. Do people do that on Valentine's? I don't know. George will let me know. I'm going to switch things up a little bit. I'm going to go through the bolts a bit. Yeah, big love to you people. Let's do this. Yes. It's really good to see you guys right here in the chat. I'm sorry I can't obviously respond to everyone, but to Devin Valdez, who says the only love I need is the Kenyan broccoli. Big ups from Los Angeles. Cowbell in the house, right? So yeah, big up Noisia, big up Break, big up Shy Effects for these tunes right here. Now into something from Dan Newton. This track is called Broken. So yeah, we've got Tyler Ridder Rosier in the chat, and he is an incredible MC called MC Ridder, but also runs a fantastic event and called SD Union, and they're doing a day party, and that is in March with London Electricity, Makoto, and the Kenyan Broccoli. I believe tickets are on sale. They're selling pretty quickly. So if you are in San Diego, Tyler, please do me a favor, drop the date in here because, you know, my brain isn't really working. Yes, Georgios. Hello from Greece, March 23rd. So if you are in California or you're close to San Diego and you want to come and see London Electricity, Makoto, and myself, please try and get some tickets.
Take a moment, just a moment. You've been broken.
And you know what? We know we're actually racing now towards the 500th episode of the Hospital Podcast. And we've got a very, very special announcement to make very, very soon. And at 5 p.m. GMT, got a little announcement to make about the podcast. Right, let me ask the chat a question. Who knows this tune? Let me know what the answer is. Noel DMB says sounds like Makoto. It does, but it isn't. Eric, I can't read that out loud. But it's true. Big love to Odeon all the way from Johannesburg, South Africa. D1210 gets it right. This track is by Mist. And this is Outer Space. Big up Baz and Imke, my good friends from the Netherlands. When I was actually kind of like going through tunes earlier today to put this podcast together, I was thinking about, like, we've been talking a lot about kind of classic liquid tunes recently on the podcast, and it seems to be like a concurrent theme, if that is a sentence. So I thought this one might be perfect. So we have a great comment from Labelless that said, God, this guy's annoying, bad DJ, and even worse presenter. Bring back Electric. Who's Electric? Yeah, big up Labelless. Imagine sitting in your room on your own, commenting that. It must be a difficult life you lead. But yeah, to anyone else who's a normal person, big salute to everyone that's been supporting the podcast. We are at number 499. And yeah, we're racing on to 500. Do you know what, guys? You know what? Every now and then there's going to be the odd comment, right? And the thing is, I've got pretty thick skin. And the reason why I do is because realistically, I get to travel the world and make music and connect with people in such a positive level that when we see a comment from Labelless, I actually just feel really sorry for them. So Labelless, wherever you are, my friend, I really, really, really hope, I guess, I take it you probably don't have a partner or anything like that, but I don't know, what else can I say, George? What can I say to him or her? Just happy Valentine's Day. Switch the vibes up a little bit. Right, I love you guys so much. Big salute to everyone in the chat, including Labelless as well. It's all love, man. Jar Happy Spaghetti says, Degs, I need your help, please. So there was a dub of clips again where there is a dude rapping. It's driving me mad. Can you ID it? I'll have to ask Lens for you, my friend. Yeah, big salute, man. Just gonna play something now for the Forza Horizon gang. And this one's for the Forza crew. Big up Tyler, man. Dom says, just grab my boom ticket. Are you looking forward to it this year, Degs? I certainly am. All right, 499, let's do this. Jerry says, Lo, I'm tripping that anyone can have a single bad thing to say about you. I mean, aside from maybe the string of exes that I've left in my... Wait, why have I said it like that? I don't even know, George. Do you know one thing, actually? And I think it's really, really important to kind of talk about when you're an artist, that you're always going to get people like that leave comments, and the best thing you can do, it probably takes a little bit of training, is just to kind of understand it doesn't really matter what they say. Like, their opinion doesn't matter, and if anything, you just have to pity them, because most of it usually comes from a place of jealousy and envy, and they're not able to do the things that you're doing. So of course, the first thing that they'll say is, oh, I'm so annoyed, and because imagine how difficult it must be for them to wake up in the morning and that's who they are as a person. So yeah, just stay positive, keep your head up. I mean, just be bulletproof, man. You can't let people's words affect you. And Noel D&B said it. It sucks to suck. I really like that, man.
I held onto everything you said.
See, Eric says that was philosophy with Degs. Dom Sheaf says, question about festivals, Degs. Do the festival organisers reach out to labels about takeovers, or is it something the labels inquire about themselves? Look, mate, I'm more than happy for anyone to ask me any questions on this show, but, you know, I'd like to think I'm a relatively humble person, and I'm not going to answer a question that I don't know the answer to. So I'm afraid, my friend, I don't know. I'm sorry. So to everyone joining the chat right here, good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Big up Adam Richardson, big up Dimitri Debro Vermison. Big up Chris Halls, or Chrissy, sorry, Halls. That says bubble bath, bottle of wine and podcast whilst the husband cooks dinner. Dreamy Valentine's Day. One Love Hospital and Degs for bringing the chill vibes I need right now. Big salute to both of you. I hope you have a wonderful Valentine's evening. Right then, Hospital Podcast. Big up Andy Tiller from In The Lab. I'm going to switch things up a little bit once again. I'm going to go a little bit jungle for you guys, right? Big salute to Laura Palmer, who says, hi Degs, 11-year-old loving the vibes, even turned hospital radio off on Forza. I guess this is basically like hospital radio, right? Except I'm playing a lot more jungle. Oh, no, it's not. No, okay. George is in the background like, just remember where you are, bro. Grand Portrait Auto says, hi from Martinique. Right, this track, Digital Outrage, reach out. watch has just gone off. And we have a very special announcement soon. But before we have a very special announcement, I've seen a really, really nice comment in the chat, of which 99.99% of always nice comments. But Speedy Sam says, can I ask for a shout out for getting accepted into a new job? I'm really excited about it. Speedy Sam, my friend, we give a massive congratulations and a warm podcast welcome to Speedy Sam. I hope the job goes well for you, my friend. If you don't mind, let us know what you're doing when you're starting. And yeah, I wish you all the best, my friend. Okay. It's pretty much 5 o'clock, right, George? I reckon we can announce this now. Or maybe I'll just let this drop a little bit more. This track, by the way, that you can hear right now, Podcast Crew, is by Waypoint, and it's called Breathless. You make me breathless. Big up Overview Music in the house. That says Pete from Overview Music should be the new podcast host. Vote Pete 2024. Hey, listen, party people in the chat, should we get Pete from Overview to come onto the podcast and showcase some Overview tunes? I think that's actually really, I mean, George has got his thumbs up right in the air right now. Honestly, I would actually really, really love that. So Pete, please drop me a message. You've got my number, mate. Normally you're just ringing me to ask to borrow money. But no, I'm joking, he doesn't do that. Pete's pretty much wife is saying, oh God. All right, let me bring this down. Okay. George was Kiras, sorry, my friend. My pronunciation skills are lacking. It says, every day I am tuned to hospital radio. I absolutely love that. So yeah, absolutely. I think Overview on the podcast would be a great idea. Now, I think I'd have to supervise Pete because I can't leave him to take over. Or we can't leave him here on his own. No, okay, great stuff. But moving on to the actual podcast of this specific hour. So we have now reached 500 episodes of the Hospital Podcast. And so what we're going to do is invite you guys to come with us. So come and celebrate 500 episodes of the Hospital Podcast with us. And it is a pubcast. It's live and direct from the Cambria, one of our favourite South London locals. They got great beer, they've got great vibes, great everything. It's on Monday, the 4th of March, which is 6 p.m. until late. Sign up is available now. We're going to pin the link in the chat, in the comments, in the stories. In my bio, you're going to hear me talking a lot about it, etc., etc. It's super limited capacity. So make sure to sign up to get priority access, first come, first served. You won't be able to bribe anyone unless, is there corruption at Hospital Records? There is. George is accepting. Do you want to drop your PayPal link in there, George? So expect a fun night complete with special guests. The most fun for me is open decks, live Q&A, games, and more. So like I said, the link should be in the chat. If you follow either myself or Hospital Records, you should see us posting quite a bit about that. So Monday, the 4th of March, to people that cannot possibly make, or don't even live in the UK, it will be starting at 6 p.m. GMT for once, so obviously just an hour ahead. And like I said, please get your tunes in to dubsfordegs@gmail.com, especially labelless. I'll be very, very interested to see what labelless can do. I've got a feeling that will be absolutely nothing. So let's move on with the podcast. Big up my Kenyan family, Muzert, in the chat. Big up Alpha Rhythm.
In the club on a late night, feel around looking, trying to spot some real
Big mega shout outs to DJ Dean Riley. And yeah, get signed up, man. I'll tell you what, if I see you there, I'll get you a tequila. How about that? So yeah, that track right there is Nelly Ride With Me, and it's the Champion bootleg, trust me. Big up James Dalglish. Yeah, I really like that, man. Okay, time for one of my favorite white labels of last year.
Call me up to meet you, static on the phone.
Hey, do you know what? It's a celebration, man. It's a real shame that, you know, there's people that can't just have love in their heart. I want to give a massive shout out to Dom Sheafs that says, my label's tune hit number 19 on the Hype Edit D&B charts today, bro. Drop the name, drop your label name, plug yourself, my friend, please. Big up Idaho, USA.
You're still waiting, wondering where my heart is. Hurting things won't change, but the hardest part is you're realizing maybe I'm the same. Even if I could, wouldn't go back where we started. I know you're still waiting, wondering where my heart is. Hurting things won't change, but the hardest part is you're realizing maybe I ain't the same.
Thank you guys so much.
Held you up so high.
Yeah, obviously, someone obviously knows that I'm engaged. Big up James Kenyon that says, congratulations on the engagement, Degs. Yeah, tonight we are going to celebrate and to a rooftop bar tonight with my missus. Someone has asked, can I come on the stag do? Should I just do like a massive worldwide hospital stag do, just all around the world, like a tour? Yeah, that sounds good. Hey, big up James Kenyon who says, and I hope your missus isn't watching this, just in case I bait you out. He says, I'm proposing it this weekend in Dublin. Good luck, my friend. Good luck. I hope she says yes. If not, I'll say yes. Wait, I don't think that'll work. Kate Aldrich says, oh, my 10-year-old said he can't wait to meet Degs. Oh, I look forward to meeting. Let's do this, man. Let's do this. Yes, James, that's what I love to hear, mate. Right, let's get some lovers in the building. Let's do this. Yeah, I really, really, really love this white label. And of course, this as well by an artist who is well known in med school and hospital record circles. This track is by the amazing Kino, and the track is called Lights On. I'm going to let the second drop do the talking. Gavin Stone says, big shout to Degs. What a cracking job of this institution of a podcast you are making. Looking forward to episode 500 and beyond. Thank you so much, my friend. Honestly, I really appreciate it. I'm genuinely not fishing for compliments. I'm just a dude that plays drum and bass with my good friend George, who puts up with my shit jokes from minute 1 to minute 100 or however long we go on for. So I really, really do appreciate the support. It really means a lot to me, mate. I have to do, just for that nice comment, right? I think we might have to do a little exclusive shortly. Do you reckon? All right, only after some Polar and Bryson, like. So you know this is 499 and this is the Valentine special, and how better could we celebrate with the incredible Polar and Bryson. This track is entitled Under, featuring Lauren Archer. Sorry about my iron shirt. Big up Jocelyn, mate. Massive shout out to Pneumatic's cousin, and Pneumatics himself says, yo Degs, give my cousin a shout out. We are playing FIFA whilst on holiday, telling me shit. Sorry bro, you suck. I'm not like that dude in the comments. I find it hard to be mean to people unless I've had more than 3 beers. Kelly Ross says, Polar and Bryson killed it this weekend across the East Coast. Can't wait to have you back in March. Kelly, I look forward to seeing you, my friend. Adam Richardson says, how are the calves after the karate on the last podcast? I don't think anyone wants me to do any more leg kicks. Yeah, that failed. So Jeremiah Davis says, Degs, can I get a shout out to my wife Rosa and how much I love her? I made her the biggest fan of D&B and now she's starting to mix it. Hey, Jeremiah and Rosa, we wish you all the best. You get some love hearts in the sky for that. That's absolutely beautiful. Thomas says, cheers from Hamburg. Just got home from the office, relaxing and having half an eye closed. Imka says, pants in danger of ripping with all them kicks. How do you know I shop at Primark? Thanks, Kate. So if there was one emoji that you could use in the chat to explain how you feel about Polar and Bryson, please drop it in the chat whilst I just quickly run through a couple of things. So the first of which is I'm flying out to Mexico on the 13th of March for Locust Festival, and then we'll be straight on to San Francisco, then Vegas to kick off the US tour. If you watch my socials from like kind of next week onwards, I'll give the full announcement. And the reason why I wanted to wait a little bit longer is because I'm currently, James Dalglish just put GOAT. That's it. Podcast over. Polo and Bryson to go. Are you ready to go home, George? Because anyway, James, you are completely right. Anyway, as I was saying, what I'm going to be doing is I don't know if people have seen on my socials, but I'm doing a North American mix. And I've got a bunch of tunes from people from North America. And basically, I'm going to announce everything soon. There is a gentleman in the chat that has actually provided 2 of the tracks. It's on his, what I believe is the Earth EP. Anyway, these 2 tracks from Alpha Rhythm are incredible. I'm really, really excited to promote them on this mix. And, you know, I talk about Liquid not necessarily having its time in the sun. I was having a really good conversation. I did a writing camp the other day with Goddard and Dan Newtone and a couple of other songwriters, which was fantastic. And we were actually really talking about just generally drum and bass in general and what shape it's kind of in at the moment. And, you know, like recently we've had like a jump up resurgence, which, you know, as everyone kind of knows, like I got into this music via kind of jump up and darker stuff. We've kind of had like the jungle resurgence a little bit. And I think honestly next is going to be the Liquid resurgence. So watch out for that mix. It's purely from North American artists with, of course, the Kenyan Giraffe as well. And like I said, I will make sure that the dates for the US and Mexico tour will be out as soon as possible. Emily, we're looking to announce it next week. Whilst I just have a look at some of these emojis. We've got alien, we've got a fire emoji, we've got a fist bump. I absolutely love that. So moving on, should we play a little cutscene? I think we should play a little cutscene. All right, let's go. Okay, sorry, George.
Ladies and gentlemen, all the people around the world, it is time for the Degs exclusive.
That's right. Okay, so we have some brand new music. And actually, do you know what? I've just seen someone else from the North American mix that's in the chat. A Mexican producer from where, do you think? Mexico. And his name is Viewer, and he sent me a bunch of tunes. And again, they're all just absolutely beautiful liquid sculptures, very, very soulful pieces of music. And actually, to both of those guys, I will be in contact with both Viewer and Alpha Rhythm at some point down the line because, you know, like, to me, I don't really care about who you are, status or anything like that. If I hear you as an artist and I rate what you're doing, I would absolutely love to make a piece of music with you. So, to you guys, watch out. But moving on, we have a brand new piece of music from myself. Do you guys want to hear it or not? I mean, you don't really have much choice. This track is by myself and an incredible artist called Hoax. And this is called Outlaw. I hope you guys are ready. Let's go.
And I'm certain, calling out to them renegades. When the night comes, we out working. Whole squadron, we ain't playing games. Go hit the club and start murking. No family will get left behind, so when they hear the siren, there's curtains. I'm an outlaw and I'm scheming, calling out to them hooligans. When the night comes, we're not dreaming. Whole squadron, we ain't playing games. Go hit the club and start murking. No family will get left behind, so when they hear the siren, there's curtains. They hear the siren, there's curtains.
We got a spin back. If you want to reload on this track, please comment 5 in the chat.
They rig the system so the people never see the truth. Divide and conquer, fuck the government, they lie to you. Shout to the bandits, not conforming to the status quo. You work and pay your taxes till the stress of life will take its toll. Yeah, join the...
Alright, I'm gonna put it. Okay. Party people, thank you so much for the support on this track. Do you know what the thing is, right? People have been asking me for a long time, and I try and, you know, I like to think I'm not one of those musicians that just does whatever the hell he wants and doesn't have any consideration for anyone else. And obviously I mostly do that, but I noticed over the last few months, people were hitting me up being like, Degs, why don't you go back to some of like more of your darker roots? I think you suit it. I think maybe because I've been with Kate for 5 years, I've become a little bit too like lovey-dovey, do you know what I mean? I'm too nice. Who wants to see a bit more darker Degs in the building? Anyway, so someone asked, is this track actually being released for once? And yes, it is. On March the 7th, 2024, this track will be out at all your usual places. All right, are we ready? March the 7th on Hospital Records, Degs Hoax, track entitled Outlaw.
I'm an outlaw and I'm certain. Calling out to them renegades. When the night comes, we out working. Whole squadron, we ain't playing games. Go hit the club and start murking. No family will get left behind, so when they hear the siren, there's curtains. I'm an outlaw and I'm scheming. Calling out to them hooligans. When the night comes, we're not dreaming. Whole squadron, we ain't playing games. Go hit the club and start murking. No family will get left behind, so when they hear the siren, there's curtains.
I saw that, bro.
They hear the siren, there's curtains. So the people never see the truth. Divide and conquer, fuck the government, they lie to you. Shout to the bandits, not conforming to the status quo. You work and pay your taxes till the stress of life will take its toll, yeah. Join us and come beat them. Unify for that freedom, no more waiting out for the weekend. So many people feel lost, all that Netflix and that tweeting. A revolution of intellect, see the bullshit in their dealings. I'm an outlaw and I'm certain. So when the night comes, we out working. Whole squadron, we ain't playing games. Go hit the club and start murking. No family will get left behind, so when they hear the siren, there's curtains. I'm an outlaw and I'm scheming. Calling out to them hooligans. When the night comes, we're not dreaming. Whole squadron, we ain't playing games. Go hit the club and start murking. No family will get left behind, so when they hear the siren, there's curtains.
Big up, guys. Honestly, I'm just reading the comments and I really, really appreciate this a lot. Yeah, deep voice Degs. Look, I'm not going to lie. I definitely used a bit of saturation because I still sound like a 14-year-old girl when I speak. So. You get me?
You think these corporations lobby for the greater good? They hide their money in a place that can't be understood. Poison our food and say it's cool to live an active life. So as the people age, they're popping pills to keep their flame alight. Take charge, you're not beaten. Don't be a part of their legion. Every traitorous and misleading. So many people feel done. All that TikTok for no reason. A generation of introverts existing when they're not speaking. I'm an outlaw and I'm certain. Calling out to them renegades. When the night comes, we out working. Whole squadron, we ain't playing games. Go hit the club and start murking. No family will get left behind, so when they hear the siren, there's curtains. I'm an outlaw and I'm scheming. Calling out to them hooligans. When the night comes, we're not dreaming. Whole squadron, we ain't playing games. Go hit the club and start murking. No family will get left behind, so when they hear the siren, there's curtains.
Yeah, we got guys, man. Really does mean a lot to me. So people are asking for the album. It's coming soon. Oh God, someone wants to reload. Okay, let's do it. Incredible stuff, right? This tune is absolutely amazing. The track is entitled Shag, right? That's why I picked it. I was going through my tunes today. Obviously, it makes sense, right? It's Valentine's. I saw the word shag. I'm just going to shut up now, okay? Cheers. You know, I made a promise to everyone in 2024 that I'm going to try and tone down the swearing, any kind of, like sexual references, anything like that. And you guys are making it hard for me. Yes, it is by Dossa and Locust. Time to switch it again. Some brand new music from Hybrid Minds. I really like this one, man.
My love, I'm falling way too deep.
So Paul Wooddock says, Degs, speaking of shag, please shout out Emily Wooddock. We've been together for 18 years as of yesterday. You know what? Paul and Emily are one of my favorite couples on the planet. Most hospitable people I've ever met. So big salute to you guys. Big love. Valentine's Day. I can't even respond to Mr. Green because I think you guys have done that for me. Watch the mix. Hotspot Podcast 499. Massive shout out to Musa. You know what? It's not always about being with someone. And in this chat, we are one family. And you know what? We've all been through breakups, right? Everyone has been through a breakup. So yeah, let's just show some love to our good friend Musa, who, by the way, was the exclusive of last week. And I tell you what, this gentleman has got a massive, massive career ahead of him. And obviously, as someone with Kenyan blood, I'm so proud of what he's achieved in such a short space of time. And I'm also, you know, I was going back through the clips earlier today and like seeing how much love you guys showed him in the chat. Apart from NMOP3 who says breakups are the best. I mean, yeah, I guess. But anyway, give a massive shout out to Musa in the chat. He's a brother for life, man. He's a great guy. So yeah, let's go. shout out to Tabitha, who's put up with pneumatics for 8 years. She just doesn't know it yet. I don't even know what that means. Do you know what? It's going to be me and Kaz is Dead on a track soon, man. I hope so. Right, let's go. George is giving it the proper arms in the background. Okay, so I'm going to respond to some of these comments. And look, I do apologise just in advance. I know I say this every episode and I can't respond to everyone's comments because trying to mix, present and read at the same time for someone as intellectually stupid as I am, it's quite difficult. So I think I'm doing it okay. Am I doing all right? So D1210 says, give a Valentine's shout out to my muse, Frex. She gives me all the fuel I need to make my tunes. That's beautiful, man. I love to hear that. Still want to see a little sound and Degs make some music together. Absolutely. Modelo over Corona all day, every day. Unfortunately, in Herne Hill, you can't fucking find... You can't flip... Sorry, George. You can't flipping find Modelo anyway. What's wrong with me? Big up the PG-13 crew, right? Right, Hospital Records. This is the podcast. Last one before 500, right? Ravin says, they're telling their mum. Please, Mama Ravin, don't hurt me. Yeah, big up my old friend Mike Adams. Good to see you, my man. I love this tune, man. Big salute to all the support on the podcast. Big up to Jocelyn Heretic, who says, whatever, I watched you sing, rap and mix on stage. Aha, but you didn't tell the people if I did it well or not, so the jury's out on that one. Speedy Sam says, spreading the love from the Holy Land, happy Valentine's to everyone, wherever you are around the world. And I tell you what, we cross borders. And you know what, every now and then I might drop a little bit of politics in, but do you know what, I just can't be bothered today. It's fucking Valentine's Day. And I just love everyone, especially whoever that was in the chat earlier. That's my guy. Right, let's go. Thank you so much, Jocelyn. Really means a lot, my friend.
I've been thinking lately, it feels like I've got a point to prove. Lots of talking, keyboards getting tapped, and that's the voice you use. Too many split and divided, too many points of view. What's your point of view? What's your point of view? I'm dead behind my eyes with my thoughts spinning. Is anybody home? Nah, I pick my eyes apart, shine a torch in them and check in on my soul. I could do this with my eyes shut, dreaming. Don't get it twisted, I'm scheming. I've been wrestling demons so long, I forget they're not leaving. Keep my eyes shut, freezing. I'll keep it cold in all seasons. We don't know when I'm breathing. I said we don't know when I'm breathing. Got my eyes shut, dreaming. Don't get it twisted, I'm scheming. I've been wrestling demons so long, I forget they're not leaving. Keep my eyes shut, freezing. I'll keep it cold in all seasons. We don't know when I'm breathing. I said we don't know when I'm breathing.
Oh, we want to pull on this one now? All right then, okay. Thank you guys so much. Okay, we got, do you know what, 5? Do you know the reason why I say 5, right? It's because back in the day, it used to be on this pirate radio station. Oh God, this is another one of Degs' stories. All right, guys, buckle up. You know what I mean? Get your bloody tea out, get your slippers on. George is like, I'm bored already. I can't take myself seriously, man. It's really not good, mate. It's not good. So basically, back in the day, when I was just a little whippersnapper, I was on a pirate radio station called Crawley, Impact FM in Crawley, not called Crawley. Sorry, I'm just trying to remember, racking my brain. And it was in Crawley, well, actually just technically in Three Bridges. And Mike Adams, who's in the chat right now, actually probably knows what I'm talking about. He's from my hometown in Horsham. And what we used to do is, was that back before like WhatsApp and all the rest of it, whenever someone wanted to reload, they would type 5. And you know what, I'd actually forgotten about that for many, many years until a memory came up on Facebook. Facebook is sometimes good for stuff, right? It's not just politics and people showing me their food and like, you know, spicy opinions on things like, I don't know, like the world, all the rest of it. And it came up and it, you know what, it was a really, really nice memory. And unfortunately, one of the dudes that ran Impact, which was basically the radio station that put me on and helped me become the artist that I am today, you know, unfortunately, Cut Swifty, he lost his battle with mental health and unfortunately took his life, I think about 4 years ago now. And it's a shame because, you know, I fell out of contact with him for many, many years. And he sent me a message, I remember when I signed to hospital, saying how proud of he was of me, how I was just like a little dreadlocked whippersnapper who would turn up late for his sets and forget to pay his subs on time, which doesn't sound like me, does it, George? Okay, but yeah, and I kind of just wanted to dedicate this little, you know, we're talking about having 5 as the reload. I just wanted to dedicate that to him. You know, he was, I can't lie and say he was like a great friend of mine or anything like that, but I had a lot of respect for him. He obviously helped give me a platform and, you know, unfortunately, you know what it's like with mental health and men, especially under the age of 45. Unfortunately, he lost his battle. So, yeah, I want to give a massive shout out to my brother, you know, Cut Swifty of Impact FM. You put so many artists on, and, you know, we really appreciate it. Imka says, what on earth even is a whippersnapper? Do you know what? I don't even know. What is a whippersnapper? I don't know. Mike Adams asked, was that with Irish? It was indeed. Do you remember Irish and Trotter had a show?
I've been thinking lately, it feels like I've got a point to prove. Lots of talking, keyboards getting tapped, and that's the voice you use. Too many split and divided, too many points of view. What's your point of view? What's your point of view? I'm dead behind my eyes when my thoughts spinning. Is anybody home? Nah, I pick my eyes apart, shine a torch in them and check in on my soul. I could do this with my eyes shut, dreaming. Don't get it twisted, I'm scheming. I've been wrestling demons so long, I forget they're not leaving. Keep my eyes shut, freezing. I'll keep it cold in all seasons. We don't know when I'm breathing. I said we don't know when I'm breathing. Keep my eyes shut, dreaming. Don't get it twisted, I'm scheming. I've been wrestling demons so long, I forget they're not leaving. Keep my eyes shut, freezing. I'll keep it cold in all seasons. We don't know when I'm breathing. I said we don't know when I'm breathing.
So the tune on the left-hand side right here is by Monroe and Linguistics. It's called Eyes Shut. And this one right here is a classic by Dillinger, Grimy. But this is the Need for Mirrors remix. As usual, Mike, what I tend to do is put all of the tracks in the chat after the mix.
I can do this with my eyes shut, dreaming. Don't get it to that feeling. I've been wrestling demons so long, I forget they're not leaving. Keep my eyes shut, freezing. I'll keep it cold in all seasons. We all know we're not leaving. I said we all know we're not leaving. Keep my eyes shut, dreaming. Don't get it twisted, I'm scheming.
Hello from Paris. Marcel firstly said hello from Arch Paris. Doesn't that mean like hello cheese? Big up Marcel.
That's the intro done now. Man, all this talking's got me more stressed out than a come down. When I ping it off my phone, like what do they want now? When I'm banging on my phone, switch the flow so quick you'll miss it. No, I flip the switch and blow and list the foes. Then acting like it's gravy is a Bristol gold. The wheels in motion, work like Bristol though. It's instant Bristol gold. It's linguistics on Monroe. It's cold.
Fantastic piece of music, that, man. Absolutely love it. Do you know what? Because if people have not heard this before, I'm just going to let the second drop roll out because we are unfortunately coming to the end of the 499th episode of the Hospital Podcast. And if I can just repeat what we've done today, we have announced episode 500, which is going to be on Monday, the 4th of March from 6 p.m. until late. Yeah, we're going to have open decks. Please sign up. The link is back in the chat. I think we can put it in again. Okay, and we're going to put it on all our socials as well, right? Evan, don't give it away. Honestly, guys, like linguistics has got to be, and I'm not biased because, you know, he's on the same agency as me. By the way, book him at chris@clinictalent.com. That was shameless, wasn't it? That was awful. But he is genuinely one of the most underrated MCs out there. He's MC for Friction. He's MC for some of the biggest names in drum and bass, but actually his is what people should be watching. Speedy Sam says, I wonder if Degs enjoys podcasting as much as we enjoy listening to him. Well, you know what? For a bad DJ and an even worse host who should bring back electric, you know, I love it, mate, honestly. It's the best job in the world. I love the fact that I get to play music and spend time talking to you guys and also just getting to know a little bit about your lives. All right, then. So I said this is going to be the last one, but I mean, George has got to get out of here in about 5 minutes, so let's stretch that to 10, shall we? So it is Valentine's Day, and we are in the winter of love, I take it. You know, it's like kind of the winter of love. I don't really know if that's a phrase or not, but it's been amazing actually to spend a bit of time with you guys today. I'm really excited about Valentine's Day tonight. No, I am. George is like, of course you are, mate. She says, no, I mean, Kate is very, very supportive because obviously I'm away quite a lot, and she has to deal with the fact that, you know, I'm not always around. So when we do have an opportunity to finally have like a little bit of alone time, we do. Anyway, who cares? This next track is by Anais. It's by Toddler T. It's by Nadia Rose. And it's featuring Levi. And this is out on Friday on Hospital Records. The track is entitled Hey, Hey, Hey. When it drops, you know what to do. If we want to big up man like Cut Swifty, if you want to reload, please press 5. And also bring the fader up. It's a bit early.
Anything, hey, hey, hey. Anything or anything, hey, hey, hey. Sipping on the Henny on the Ray. They are with me generals, hey, hey, hey. Anything or anything, hey, hey, hey. Anything or anything, hey,
Okay.
hey.
Should we do it? Wow. So I hope you guys are ready. George has just worked out. What are you doing, Degs? I hope you guys are ready on Friday. So this Friday, it is out at all the usual places. Spotify, Apple Music, Deezer, YouTube Music. So yeah, please go and support Anais. Anais has recently signed to hospital, and honestly, she has been a breath of fresh air, not only in the label, but actually in D&B as a whole, because she's super young and energetic. And Anais, what I love about that girl more than anything else is the fact that she just looks like she's having a great time in everything that she's doing. Whether she's on stage, whether she's chatting to people in the crowd, whether she's doing campaigns and stories and videos, and even just when I see her in the office and she jumps on my back, like, kind of scared me the other day, I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, honestly, everyone here at Hospital Records has got a lot of time for her, and I really, really hope you guys get behind her, because I genuinely think she is a superstar in the making, and tracks like this prove it. So yeah. Big up Mark. Greetings from Canada. Big up Mike, man. Hope to see you next time. The 4th of March. That is the next time we are live. When are you coming to San Diego, Degs? It is next month. I believe it is the Sunday week commencing the 11th of March. So whenever that is, that would be, I take it, God, my maths is sorry, about the 17th. So yeah, I will see you there, my friend. Written down bars off the top. You and your gang are off the lot. Walking in your boo waving like. San Francisco is the 17th. And San Diego is the 23rd.
Anything or anything, anything or anything,
Evan says you should come to Denver. I absolutely had a wonderful time in Denver last year. I can't wait to come back. Hopefully soon. I might bring Electric with me.
Sipping on the Henny on the ray. They are with me general.
Back with the next one, exceptionally, professionally. Make you run and wanna tell somebody. This flow got buddy. In the dance, I'm back to hold the Henny. They hold somebody. With the gang, we tryna play cool, but this get bubbly. On a wave like jet skis, get me. Know I'm sipping this Henny in the morning, petty. Bring heat to your door, not indirectly. Interselect me. Beat you mad, I ain't riding it gently. Way too sexy. Big bad boss them up. Crocodile teeth, fluff them up. Just meet her, come with the entourage. Money in the sky, toss them up. Come against me, gon' cost a lot. Written down bars off the top. You and your gang are off the lot. Walking in your boo waving like.
Okay, so unfortunately, I've got to come to the last couple, so I'm gonna have to try and be very, very quick with this. So party people, this has been the 499th episode of the Hospital Podcast. In order to fit in a couple more tunes, I'm going to play this track. This one kind of went under the radar a little bit, from my perspective anyway. You know, people are allowed to disagree with things that come out of my mouth. I have had 3 Coronas, so, you know. But this track is by Askal and Elerde of Finland, and this track is called Nothing More, featuring Yanayas. This is a really beautiful piece of music, so I thought I would play this for you guys. All right, let's go. Unglued and Dusky, that will be premiered at episode 500, Monday, the 4th of March. Big up Speedy Sam. I see your support, my friend. Big love. All right, check this out. Let's go. James Kenyon asks, what time's it going to be on until the 4th? So obviously I would love to do an extended podcast, but because we've had some issues with Spotify being taken down, it's going to be about probably just under 2 hours, I would say. But the night's going to roll on for the rest of the night, right? So if you do make it in person, the night's going to go on until really, really late, whenever the pub kicks us out. Of course, if you're on the live stream, I imagine it will go on until about 8 p.m. GMT. However, I'll probably go live on my phone or something. All right, check this. Got lots of special things planned for episode 500. Jeremiah Davis says, Degs, you need a Patreon. Do you know what? I used to have a Patreon during the lockdown, unfortunately, when, I wasn't able to play shows anymore. But just generally, my time is pretty limited, obviously, with the podcast, with writing music and touring. It would just be unfair to do a Patreon because I just wouldn't be able to keep up with it. But yeah, I really, really appreciate this. MacDev asked, Degs, are you coming to Houston or Austin this year? Off the top of my head, I don't think so. I think it's Dallas. But like I said, I'm going to post all the dates. All I can say is that if you do want to see me in your home city and you're in North America, please hit up Emily at cybergrooveprod.com. Last tune, right? And I was just going through some old hip-hop tunes that I really, really love. Big up, by the way. Greetings from Houston, Texas. Tex Flex, indeed. Big up Leonardo as well. I was just going through some old hip hop tunes that I really, really love, and I come across this gem from Nas and Lauryn Hill, and those guys are two of my favorite artists of all time. And this track is called "If I Ruled the World." And honestly, a lot of my kind of songwriting style, I didn't realize that I've probably plagiarized from these two artists quite a lot. Because I'm like, if we left this earth, if I ruled the world, it's basically Degs in an exam looking over your shoulder like, what did you write, mate? So yeah, it is fucking classic time. So yeah, the last tune of the podcast. Thank you all so, so much for locking in, locking on, and spending the last hour and 20 minutes with me. And also, do you know what? I really, really appreciate the kind words and, the fact that we have such a community in the chat that people like Musa, who's obviously, he's going through a breakup. It's Valentine's Day. I remember what it's like on Valentine's Day when you recently had a breakup. It sucks. So thank you guys for getting in the chat and supporting people. It doesn't matter where you're from. We are one family here. And I really, really appreciate all of you. So I'm going to end with this wonderful piece of music. This is one of the best tunes that's ever been written, I swear to God. And if you disagree, you don't know where I live, so fuck it.
Smoking weed in the street without cops harassing. Imagine going to court with no trial. Lifestyle cruising blue Bahama waters. No welfare supporters. More conscious of the way we raise our daughters. Days are shorter, nights are colder. Feeling like life is over. These snakes strike like a cobra. The world's hot, my son got knocked. Evidently, it's elementary. They want us all gone eventually. Trooping out of state for a plate. Knowledge, if coke was cooked without the garbage, we'd all have the top dollars. Imagine everybody flashing. Fashion, designer clothes. Lacing your click up with diamond rolls. Your people's holding dough, no parole, no rubbers. Going raw, imagine law with no undercovers. Just some thoughts for the mind. I take a glimpse into time, watch the blimp read, the world is mine.
If I rule the world,
imagine that.
I free all my sons. I love them, baby.
Oh, that's beautiful. Jocelyn says, this is for Lisa, if she's reading the thread. Happy 11 years. Love you, babe. Jeremiah Davis says, if Degs ruled the world, there'd be cabbage for everyone.
Paradise life relaxing, black, Latino, and Anglo-Saxon. Amani exchange the range, cash, lost tribe of Shabazz, free at last, brand new whips to crash. Then we laugh in the illa path. The villa houses for the crew, how we do. Trees for breakfast, dime sexes and bench stretches. So many years of depression make me vision the better living, type of place to raise kids in. Opening eyes to the lies, history's told foul, but I'm as wise as the old owl. Plus the gold child, seeing things like I was controlling, click rolling, tricking 6 digits on kicks and still holding. Trips to Paris, I civilized every savage. Give me one shot, I turn tripe life to lavish. Political prisoner, set free, stress free. No work release, purple M3s and jet skis. Feel the wind breeze in West Indies.
Jeremiah Davis says, Degs 2024 for US president. Obviously, I wasn't born in the US, but I'm pretty much there like all the time. Do you think I'd be a better president than Biden? George, answer the question. Of course, thank you. The fact that you don't think I would be better than a 78-year-old man, I appreciate that, mate. To be fair, Biden's probably got a better memory than me. That's the crazy thing.
Hand in hand, we'll walk right up to the sun. We won't land. We'll walk right up to the sun. Hand in hand, we'll walk right up to the sun. We won't.
Yeah, man, is he really 82? Biden's 82. I know we say like not many politics, but I don't really care. Like, is Biden really 82? Or is he going to be 82 at the end of his second term if he makes it? To everyone in the chat, like, is anyone like? He's no way he's 81.
Making moves in Atlanta back and
Fucking
forth
hell.
scrambler. Cause you can have all the chips, be poor or rich, still nobody want a nigga have a shit. If I ruled the world and everything in it.
Wait, America, explain this to me. My man is 81 years old.
Longevity to the destiny I thought I'd never see, but
Bro, that's actually fucked, isn't it? That's mad. Like, my granddad didn't even live to 81. Fucking hell.
I free all my sons.
Oh my God, Winston from John Wick.
Black diamonds and pearls.
could it be? If you could be mine, we both shine.
If I rule the world.
Still living for today in these last days and times.
If I
You know I love this podcast.
I free all my black diamonds and pearls.
Could it be? If you could be mine.
Hey, listen, like, do you know what? I don't normally do politics on the podcast, but I'm really interested by this. Like, he's fucking 81 years old. I thought he was 78, and at the end of his second term, starting next year, he'll be 82, and even that's pretty bad, right? So, wow, 81. Can he even go to the toilet on his own? I don't actually want to know the answer to that.
If I rule the world, I love 'em, baby.
Wow. Well, I'll tell you what, guys, on that bombshell, I'm actually kind of shocked. I tell you what, the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to be like, Kate, before you order a margarita, did you know that Joseph Biden is 81 and he's in charge of the nuclear buttons? That is actually quite scary. Anyway, forget politics. This is all love. Thank you all so much for locking on to the historic 499th episode, the eve of episode 500. Yeah, really appreciate your support. Really appreciate the kind words. Really appreciate the fact that you guys all seemingly just spread love to each other. And we've got people from all around the world. We've got people from countries that are technically at war with each other at the moment. And it just proves that the people don't want war. The people don't want anything but just to love each other. It's just the elites. And that's why I say in Outlaw, fuck the government, man. They lie to you. They really do. And I'm not playing any geopolitical games. I don't care where you're from. If you're a good person and you accept people for who they are, that's all that fucking matters. So before this turns into the Joe Rogan experience, my name is Degs. You have been supplemented by the legend, King George. This has been episode 499 of the Hospital Podcast. I will see you guys Monday, the 4th of March at 6 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. Until then, look after each other. Especially look after Joe Biden. Like, cut up his food, bro. Like, cut up his food. Like, his steak needs to be, like, liquefied or some shit. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Honestly, you're all amazing people. Look in the mirror, be confident with yourselves because, yeah, honestly, you make my day every single time I come onto this chat. So I really, really appreciate it. See you guys soon, and I will see you on March the 4th.